3 nights in Washington, we won track meets. 8-run innings, comebacks, baseballs in the seats. Tonight, Philadelphia, we won a knife fight. 2-1. And it turned on one play.
Bottom of the first, 1-0 Phillies, Juan Soto at the plate with a man on. Soto hits a ball to dead center that has gone in most parks and in most outfields.
And Derek Hill goes up the wall and steals it. Rob Soto of a 2-run homer saves Zack Wheeler 2 runs, and the Phillies win it 2-1. That same Derek Hill scored the winning run later. 4 in a row, Philadelphia, and tonight we proved we can win the ugly ones too.
Time, take a look! With good old Captain Jack! Captain!
Good evening, Philadelphia, and welcome to a brand new kind of win. We are in Flushing at Citi Field, and the Phillies beat the New York Mets 2-1. No home runs, no 8-run innings, just Zack Wheeler dealing, Derek Hill climbing a wall, and a bullpen slamming the door. Our 4th win in a row.
And it's the win that should tell you something, Jack. The last 3 nights we outslugged Washington. Tonight we won a 1-run pitcher's duel on the road against a division rival. Good teams win both kinds. Wheeler went 7, gave up 1 run on 4 hits, struck out 5, even picked a man off first. That's an ace being an ace.
An ace being an ace. And the run he gave up doesn't even happen if Derek Hill doesn't rob Soto in the first. The email's open, Philadelphia. Jack at thecaptainjackshow.com. Write in and tell me where Hill's catch ranks this year. Kevin, you back there? Say hello.
Hey everybody, Kevin in the booth. 4 in a row, and tonight I actually got to relax a little. A nice tidy 9 innings. Phones are full. Carmine in North Philly's first.
Carmine after a 2-1 nail-biter. His heart must be in pieces. Put him on.
Cap, I love this team, but I gotta talk about Alec Bohm because the man tried to kill 3 different rallies tonight personally.
3 double plays, Carmine. I counted them too.
3 double plays, Cap. He lines into 1, he grounds into 2 more, and twice he wipes Bryce Harper right off the bases. Harper is having the week of his life, and Bohm keeps erasing him at second base. I was howling at the television.
It's genuinely hard to hit into 3 in 1 game, Carmine. You almost have to be unlucky and mistimed at the same time. The Mets infield turned every one of them.
And we still won, Craig. That's the part that saves my sanity. We win 2-1 with our 3-hitter killing rallies all night. Bohm wakes up, this team's scary. Maybe he wakes up tomorrow. Maybe.
Carmine finds the 1 cloud over a 4-game winning streak and yells at it. Never change, brother.
Jack, it's Dave, Bucks County, and I just want to take a bow for Zack Wheeler because that is what an ace looks like.
Take the bow, Dave. 7 innings, 1 run. Talk about it.
7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 5 punch-outs, and he picks a guy off first base just to remind everybody he's the smartest man on the field. On a night the bats only scratch out 2 runs, Wheeler makes 2 runs enough. That's an ace carrying a team, and we are lucky to have him.
No argument here, Dave. When your offense gives you 2, the margin for the starter is 0, and Wheeler pitched like he knew it. 7 strong on 98 pitches and handed it to the back of the bullpen with the lead.
Lucky to have him, Craig. That's all I called to say. Zack Wheeler, tip your cap.
Dave salutes the ace, and he's right too. Thank you, Dave.
Jack, Lou, Fairmount. I gotta tell you, I enjoyed that one more than all 3 of the Washington games put together.
Now that surprises me, Lou. We scored 30-some runs in Washington.
And it was fun, Jack, sure. But tonight, 2-1, a real pitcher going 7, a great catch, a clean night. That's baseball the way it was meant to look. None of this everybody hits a homer business. A man on the mound, a man at the plate, and a kid robbing one off the wall. That's the game I fell in love with.
I figured this was your kind of night, Lou. Low score, high tension, pitching and defense deciding it. They don't make many like that anymore, you're right.
They don't, Craig, and I savor them when they come. Tell Wheeler an old man in Fairmount tipped his cap.
Lou got his pitcher's duel, and he's a happy man for once. We'll pass it along, Lou. Now, where does this leave us, Craig? Because the streak is doing real work in the standings.
It's doing a lot of work, Jack. We're 46 and 36 winners of 4 straight, and we have pulled to within 3.5 of Atlanta. The Braves are still cold, And every night we win, we shave the lead. We're +2 in the wild card, and the run differential is up to +5 now. Earlier this month, that number was -20. It is +5 tonight.
+5 and 3.5 back. And on the other side of this game, Craig, the team we just beat. Tell the people about the Mets.
The Mets are in free fall, Jack. They're 34 and 48, dead last in the East, 15.5 back, and they've now lost 7 in a row. Their run differential is -48. We caught them at a bad time, and we did what you're supposed to do to a team that's drowning. We held its head under.
No mercy for the Mets. Not in this studio. Not ever. One quick note from the umpires, and it's a busy one. 5 challenges tonight. Almost all of them New York, and they spent the 9th inning challenging Jhoan Duran over and over trying to find a way to stay alive. Didn't work. The last out was a strikeout the machine confirmed. You can challenge all you want, fellas. The robot still rang you up to end it.
5 challenges and a 7-game losing streak. When you're reduced to arguing with the computer in the 9th, the season's gotten away from you.
My favorite segment after a win, Craig. Pull up the game thread, the live one, and let's hear the people in the moment.
I've got the Our Phillies game thread up, the subreddit, live and in real time. First, right after the catch, Zeke Bunny, quote, "That was incredible. Wheeler smile."
Wheeler smile! Picture it. Your ace is on the mound, Soto squares one up, and your center fielder reaches over the wall and brings it back. Of course, Wheeler smiled. That's the look of a man who just got handed 2 outs and his ERI back in 1 jump.
Next, dripping with sarcasm, electrical_doubt 3024, quote, "I think the new guy may be a keeper."
The new guy may be a keeper. The new guy, ladies and gentlemen, is Zack Wheeler, who's only been our ace for years. That's good sarcasm. Yes, the new guy's a keeper. Lock him up.
And the last one's a little shot across the field. White-O-Roker 1, in all caps, so I'll keep it civil, quote, "Better fire your manager again."
Better fire your manager again. That's not even aimed at us. That's aimed across the diamond at New York, and it is ice cold. The Mets lose 7 straight, and somewhere a Phillies fan is just twisting the knife. I shouldn't laugh. I'm laughing. 2 things from this game I'm not letting escape past, because they're the reason we won. First one, and we've touched it, but it deserves its own moment. Derek Hill.
Derek Hill has had the strangest, best week of anybody, Jack. A walk-off style homer Wednesday. A 441-foot bomb Thursday. And tonight he doesn't homer. He robs one. He goes to the wall in the first and takes a 2-run shot away from Juan Soto. And then in the 7th, he's the runner who scores the go-ahead run on a Trea Turner single hit right out to Soto in left field.
He robbed Soto and then scored the winner on a ball hit to Soto. The man is living in Juan Soto's head rent-free. Derek Hill came into this season an afterthought, and right now he is the heartbeat of this team. And the second thing, Craig, the bullpen. Again.
Again is the word. Wheeler hands it over with a 1-run lead, and Orion Kerkering throws a perfect 8th, and Jhoan Duran works a clean 9th for his 20th save of the year. That bullpen used to be the thing that kept this city up at night. Right now it's a strength. 20th save for Duran, and he closed it by getting a called strike 3, the machine confirmed.
From nightmare to lockdown, Kerkering and Duran have been automatic, and Duran's at 20 saves and counting. You give this team a lead after 7, and it's starting to feel over. And one last thing about tonight, Craig, because it's why the score stayed so low. The leather. Both sides of it.
It was a glove show, Jack. Hill's robbery is the headline, but the Mets robbed us all night, too. Their first baseman, Jared Young, made a leaping grab on Schwarber, a diving stop on Marsh, and turned an unassisted double play. Francisco Lindor went high at short to take a hit away from Sosa. We squared balls up and kept finding gloves.
We hit it hard and had nothing to show for half of it. That's a 2-1 game in 1 sentence. 2 good defenses, 2 good starters, and 1 catch at the wall that decided the whole thing. Now let's get to the part of the show I love the most, the future. The kids coming up through this system. Give me the farm, Craig. Start me a AA with my guy.
Then we started reading with Braydon Tucker. 26, undrafted, still the best story in the system. 12 starts, 6-4, a 204 earned run average over 66, and a 3rd inning, 62 strikeouts against 23 walks. Pinned at AA for now, but a 204 plays anywhere.
A 2 in front of the E or I and a story to root for. Who's behind him?
Single A Clearwater, Cade Obermueller, 22. 6 starts, 16 innings, 28 strikeouts. The earned run average is still settling, but the swing and miss is loud.
28 punch-outs in 16 innings. And the 17-year-old Craig, give him the kid because his line keeps getting better.
Francisco Renteria, down in the complex, 17 years old. Up to 71 at-bats now, hitting .380, on base .450, slugging .634. And on base plus, slugging over 1.08 at 17 years old.
Over 1,000 and climbing at 17. That's the one I dream on. Tucker at rating, a strikeout machine at Clearwater, and a teenager in the complex who isn't real. The cupboard is stocked. Philadelphia. Let's get back to the phones, and these go wider. The streak, the standings, the math. And the inbox stays open. Jack at thecaptainjackshow.com. Tell me how far this run goes. Kevin, open the lines.
You got it, Jack. Jen in Center City's up. She says tonight changed her mind about something.
Hi, Jack. Jen in Center City. So here's my whole point in one sentence. The team that wins 14-9 and the team that wins 2-1 are not usually the same team, and tonight they were.
Expand on that, Jen. I like where it's going.
All week, I worried these comebacks meant the pitching couldn't hold a lead. Then Wheeler goes 7, and the bullpen shuts the door in a one-run game. That's the missing piece. A team that can win a slugfest and a pitcher's duel in the same week isn't hot. It's complete. That's an October-shaped team.
That's the strongest version of the argument, Jen. And tonight's the night that earns it. Winning different ways against different opponents is exactly what separates a streak from a real team. I'll sign that one too.
Craig signs another one. I'm undefeated this week. Complete team, write it down. The duel was the proof.
Jen's on a roll, and so are we. Beautiful, Jen.
Captain, Reggie, across the bridge. The math, Cap, the math just keeps getting prettier. Plus 5 run differential. We crossed 0 last night and we kept right on going. 359, 361 scored, 356 against. Whatever it is, it's positive and it's growing.
361 scored, 356 against. You're close enough, Reggie. Give me the division.
3.5 back of Atlanta, Cap. 3.5. It was a canyon a week ago, and now I can see across it. The Braves lost their grip. We got red hot, and 4 wins in a row turned a wild card chase into a division race. You do not stop watching this now.
It's a fair raid, Reggie. 3.5 back in late June with the leader stumbling is a live race, not a fantasy. The schedule will say a lot in July, but the door is open.
Wide open, Craig. 1 bat or 1 arm at the deadline, and we walk through it. Make the calls, Cap.
Reggie can finally see across the canyon. Make the calls. No Ted and seconded.
Hello, dear. It's Dolores in Manayunk. 4 in a row. Lovely. And I want to gently point at one little thing.
Of course you do, Dolores. Go ahead.
2-1, sweetheart. We won by exactly 1 run. And the only reason we won at all is a boy jumped over a wall in the first inning. If that ball is 6 inches higher, dear, Soto has a 2-run homer, and we're telling a sad story tonight. We won on a miracle catch. Miracles again.
You're not wrong that the margin was razor thin, Dolores. But somebody has to make that catch, and Derek Hill did. A great play is part of a good team, not just luck.
Maybe so, Craig. I just noticed we keep needing the spectacular to win the ordinary. I'll enjoy the streak, dear. I always do. Good night, boy.
Dolores hands you 4 in a row and a quiet shiver, same as ever. Good night, Dolores. Now, Kevin's gone quiet back there, and 4 nights of this, I know what that means. He's got a theory. Kevin through the glass, let's have it.
Okay, so this one's not about us, it's about them. And I did the math before I said it. The Mets lost their 7th straight tonight. They're minus 48 on the run differential. Look at the lineup they ran out there, the bullpen they're using. The team doesn't get this bad by accident, Jack.
Go on, Kevin.
I'm saying nobody runs a franchise that spent that kind of money into the ground unless, at some level, getting bad has become the plan. You start losing, the season slips, and quietly the goal stops being wins and becomes draft position. The losing isn't the failure anymore. The losing is the strategy. Minus 48 isn't an accident. It's a direction.
Or, Kevin, they're just an expensive team playing badly, which happens to expensive teams every single year without a master plan behind it.
Maybe, Craig, but 7 in a row in New York with that payroll and nobody's panicking publicly, that's not a team that's surprised. That's a team that's managing a decline. I'm just saying watch who they sit in August. I've said my piece.
Kevin thinks the Mets are losing on purpose. On a night we beat them, Kevin. That is the most flattering theory I've ever heard, and I accept it completely. Now, we always call up a player who absolutely is not the player, and tonight it has to be the man who robbed Soto. Kevin, get me Derek Hill.
Dialing Hill now, Jack.
Yeah, hello.
Derek! Captain Jack. That catch in the first, robbing Soto of a 2-run homer, and then you score the winner. Is this Derek Hill?
Yeah, today, sure, that's me. What's going on?
Walk me through that catch, Derek. Up the wall, 2-run homer, gone, and you bring it back. What were you thinking out there?
Yeah, the catch, that felt good. Hey, real quick, how many open chip bags you got going stale in your house right now? Because I got something for that, Jack, and I'm in on the ground floor.
Chip bags.
Chip bag clips, Craig. I'm building a team. And before you say it, it's not a pyramid, it's a marketing structure. Totally different thing. You buy the starter kit, you move a few units, you bring in 3 people, they each bring in 3 people, and the clips basically sell themselves. Nobody on earth likes a stale chip.
Sure, the clips. So the catch, Derek, you've had a heck of a week. You feeling locked in out there?
Locked in? Yeah, totally. Hey, what was the final? Somebody texted me, but I was answering downline questions all night. I got a clip party at my place later.
2-1, Derek. You won the game and saved it.
2-1. Beautiful. Good for the boys. Listen, I got to jump. My upline's running a webinar in 10 minutes, and I got to have my numbers ready. I'm going to owe you a sample clip, Jack. Get in early. Bye.
And he's gone. Off to move some chip clips. I'm going to be honest with the people. I think that might have been a fake Derek Hill.
The real one robbed Juan Soto of a home run and scored the winning run. And that fella just tried to recruit you into a chip clip pyramid he swears up and down is not a pyramid. So, no, probably not him.
He's mailing me a sample clip, though. If it keeps a bag of pretzels fresh, I may hear him out. All right, let's see what the post-game crowd made of this one.
Hot takes from the masses, Jack, off the Our Phillies post-game thread. First, RoboKiller87, with a stat line on Bryce Harper. Quote, Harper the past 7 games, 29 at-bats, 6 runs, 15 hits, 3 home runs, 8 runs batted in. Good for a 517, 548, 966 /line.
517 over 7 games. Bryce Harper is hitting better than 500 for a week, and I checked, that one's real. The man drove in our first run tonight, and he's the hottest hitter in baseball right now. When Harper's locked in like this, every other lineup in the league should be scared.
Next, on Derek Hill, minimize, quote, Derek Hill is this year's Bader, and I'm tired of pretending he's not.
This year's Bader. Now, there's a comparison this town understands and loves. Center fielder who plays the game like his hair's on fire, robs homers, runs into walls, comes up big. We love Harrison Bader for exactly that, and Derek Hill is writing the same chapter. I am also tired of pretending, minimize. Let the man play every day.
And the last one's for the closer. Dlandis07, quote, 88 saves until Jhoan Duran becomes the all-time Phillies leader.
88 to go. Look, I don't know the exact franchise record off the top of my head, so I'll let Dlandis do the counting. But Duran got his 20th save tonight. He's been a wall in the 9th, and if he keeps slamming doors like this, that countdown's gonna move fast. 1 9th inning at a time. We're drawing to a close on a 4-game winning streak, Philadelphia, and everybody gets a swing. It's the Collars walk-off. 1 line each, no introductions. You're up for the walk-off. Swing!
3 double plays from Alec Bohm, and we won anyway. This team is bulletproof, and that man is testing it.
Step in, swing.
Zack Wheeler, 7 innings, 1 run, a pickoff for fun. That's an ace. And we should say thank you out loud.
Next at the plate, swing.
A 2-to-1 pitcher's duel with a robbery at the wall. That's the prettiest game I've seen all year. More of that.
You're up, swing.
Slugfest 1 week, pitchers duel the next. That's a complete team, and I called it tonight.
Walk-off, swing.
Plus 5 run differential. 3.5 back of Atlanta. The division is back on the menu. Make the calls. Cap.
Last one, swing.
We won by 1 run on a miracle catch, dear glorious. And I do wonder how many catches like that are left in the season.
That's the walk-off, folks. And only Dolores can make a leaping home run robbery sound like a warning from the heavens. All right, Philadelphia, let's bring this one home, and we bring it home on a 4-game high. Phillies 2, Mets 1 at Citi Field. Zack Wheeler, 7 innings of 1-run ball. Derek Hill robbing Soto of a 2-run homer in the first and scoring the winner in the 7th. Kerkering and Duran closing it out. Duran's 20th save. We won the slugfest in Washington and the knife fight in New York, and that tells you who we're becoming.
That's the night, Jack. 46 and 36, 4 in a row, 3.5 back of a cold Atlanta team, a positive run differential, and a Mets team in the rearview mirror losing 7 straight. A road trip you carry into July.
One last time, the email, jack@thecaptainjackshow.com. Tell me Derek Hill never sits again. Tell me Bryce Harper is the best hitter alive right now, because this week he is. And don't forget the farm, Braydon Tucker with a 204 at rating, Francisco Renteria slugging over 1,000 at 17. The future's bright and the present is winning every kind of game there is.
4 in a row, every way you can win one. Go to bed happy, Philadelphia.
Go to bed happy. For Craig Nicholson, for Kevin and his theory that the Mets are losing on purpose, I'm Captain Jack. Wheeler dealt, Derek Hill robbed Soto and scored the winner. Duran slammed the door, and the Phillies took the opener in New York. Good night, Philadelphia. And what a week to be alive.